Anyway, everyone ready? The stuff.
Yep.
Stuff is about to occur.
Is it?
Unleash the
Oh my
stuff.
Oh!
Oh, woo.
You probably didn't mean that kind of unleashed. I'm sorry.
No.
I was wearing my hoodie today.
Werecat.
Werecat.
Does that mean I become cute and fluffy?
It means.
But
it
also
means that,
able to reach tall things?
It means that in a teaser there's a ring and that Cat actually. It flicks up in the air and then Cat smashes it down into a wall and then she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry,
Kevin,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Are you okay?"
But Kevin, this also means that I have to be able to whistle, and I can't do that.
This is true. Shall I be your stunt whistler?
Cut! Stuntman! Kevin walks in, and he's painted.
And
I like this stuntman.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Sonic Boom Commentaries. It's us, it's week 2, it doesn't end, and it's still Kevin.
We don't know what we're doing! Please
Cat.
Save us!
And
Rescue us!
rescue us please from this endless task of commentating on endless Sonic Boom episodes.
Wake me up inside. I can't. Save me.
Insert a Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack reference there about the song Waking Up, which I'm that tired I can't do. It's
Oh,
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom.
that's not the song.
I know, but he was trying to do the word Sonic Boom to the tune. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. This is what it's like to be covered in sports tape.
This is what it's like to be taped.
Yeah. Break it up,
It's like
tear
to
it
speak.
down. Watch it on Cartoon Network at 8. So, yeah, it's here, and there are things. What episode number is it? 50?
33.
33, is that all? Dear Lord above. Right.
That's true. We still have 19 episodes.
Indeed. We will, after this week, go back and do everybody's feedback in like a big pre-show again for what will be episode 36, 35,
33,
30 something.
6, 37.
N. Episode N. There we go.
Episode N.
Episode N, yeah.
Coming to Nokia gauge.
Yep, exactly. Otherwise known as Episode Advance. There we go. Not to be confused. Not to be confused with Episode Metal.
The episode N, also known as episode, what was his name again? Natural Harmonia Gropius? I think that was it.
Episode
Kevin has
Google.
no idea what I mean, and neither do any of you.
Not a clue. Oh, not a Q. Wait, it could. What? It's episode Q. Wait, that means it's everything. Episode everything. Episode omnipotence.
Can we have episode F instead, so F can be better than Q? No? Okay.
Only if we're able to go. So F this and F that. No, we can't have episode Q. It now must be referred to as episode John Delancey.
Episode John Clancy?
No, John Delancey.
John Delancey.
John
Tom
Clancy.
John Clancy is also an episode.
Episode Tom Clancy. Episode Rainbow Six.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Boom. There you go.
Tom Clancy's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Just a military-style Ghostbusters.
Episode Ghostbusters remake.
What the? A ghost?
That King Boom Boo was the most awesome character.
It's the only sound it
there
makes.
Was
too.
yeah, one line,
screaming.
one line of 4, and did the most of it. Did the most with it. That character. What was it?
King Boom Boo, what the hell are you?
He's a ghost. I thought that was obvious.
Beautiful rainbow tongue, though. The most beautiful rainbow tongue ever.
Anyway. Knuckles ain't afraid of no ghosts. Knuckles is afraid of nothing except everything.
Knuckles is not afraid of ghosts, except when it's every ghost. Knuckles is pretty scared of ghosts.
Every ghost.
So this is continuity of these two. But really, the entirety of the Sonic franchise is actually picking and choosing the continuity.
Well, it's nothing new.
Anyway,
Might stick with something, then destroy it later. But reference it back anyway,
Yeah.
so you don't know what the hell's going on.
we do have an order of business beforehand, which was a joke within Mayor Knuckles, which we didn't realise, but that the writing team is especially proud of. So,
Sorry?
So,
What is this? What are we talking about?
Greg Han tweeted about his general satisfaction and the general satisfaction of the team that they got a joke relating to the rule of threes in. If you are not aware what the rule of three is, the rule of three, or power of three, is a writing principle that suggests that things that come in threes are inherently funny, more satisfying or more effective than other numbers of things. The reader or audience of this form of text is also thereby more likely to remember the information. If you remember at the beginning, Knuckles comes in, and one of the things he says about in terms of acting out and doing things, he actually goes, "Rule of threes, my friend." And yeah, anyway, the writing team were very, very happy that they managed to get that one in, by the sound of things. So I thought I would acknowledge it at the beginning of this one. So
Yeah.
so all you guys can also go back and watch Mayor Knuckles, and just frankly, it's not something you'll laugh at, but unless you're a writer. But just when you hear that next time, just nod and smile and know that there's a writing team out there in America who are desperately happy that got in. So. Anyway, speaking of writers, guys, we have a new writer today.
Dun, dun,
Yay.
dun. It's not Reed Harrison.
No,
Excellent.
it's not a reader
Happy-
unless
Happy Reed Harrison Day. Yinger.
unless.
No, that's the wrong Harrison.
But it's a Harrison. Wait, Erickson.
That's not even a Harrison. That was Harrison.
It's a son. Because today's episode is written by a young gentleman by the name of Sam Freiberger.
That last name sounds familiar.
Well, wait a minute. We've heard that surname before. Well, yeah, you have. And in fact, you've probably seen him in the credits if you've looked carefully enough. Sam Freiberger is, as you may guess, Bill Freiberger's son. And he does work on the show generally anyway. He works in the editorial department, works on animatic editing. At least that's what's is on IMDb. But he's worked on pretty much every episode in the series. But this one he's written. He does have a history of writing. He did one episode called Tears of Endearment of Drawn Together back in 2006. So this is going to be interesting because obviously Sam is much younger than the rest of the writing team, as we know, because the rest of that writing team is like mid. I apologise if I'm doing a grave disservice here to various members of the writing team, but I would say they're like 35 to upwards. So sort of 40. I mean, I wouldn't dream of guessing how old Bill is. He's a strapping 29-year-old, which will make which makes Sam's accomplishments even more amazing, doesn't it? Really? No.
Which makes Sam's existence kind of amazing.
I know that's how good Sam is, or is he? We'll find out, of course, in this episode. But what will be interesting is that Sam, being the age he is, will have grown up with Sonic. Now, that'll be interesting going when we see the episode to see, has that affected, his writing? Because, that's Sonic's been in the background of his life reasonably prominently as he was growing up. How much he was involved with Sonic and Sega, don't know. Maybe Bill can tell us. Maybe Sam can tell us. That would be nice. But that's all we've got really to do in terms of, I think, IMDb rise. Apart from the fact that, I think we've mentioned this before, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. He played the guitar player in the Band in Boston episode. And he was uncredited. Damn it, we need to get in touch with the people who did The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and get him put back in. People will say this was his finest hour, apart from all the other hours after it, because it really was just The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. And there was also a role in Herman's head as Herman's baby in 1992.
Probably small then.
More than likely, was very small indeed. So, we'd like to give you more information about Sam, which is great because, thankfully, one of his own friends has done a video, a video about him, and what he's got up to generally. Which I'll read for you now. Sam Freiberger, sometimes known as Sam Sandak, is a filmmaker, writer, troublemaker, and self-proclaimed Duke of Sherman Oaks.
I have questions of your claims of dukedom, sir.
Okay, be warned now, because forever we refer to you, we are going to refer to you as the Duke of Sherman Oaks.
Well, Kevin will, because Kevin will remember to do that.
Yes, I will remember to do
Robin
that.
Sam.
Anyway.
A Sherwood Forest.
But yeah, he's been involved in all sorts in terms of... he was on a liberal studies program at New York University.
Ooh.
His friend teamed up to film an ill-fated project to write and shoot a short film about what? Abelard and I can't remember. I can't pronounce it. Abelard and Heloise.
Good questions.
Which is actually a classical literature piece, but in the style of 70s blaxploitation gore fest. What?
That's an odd combination.
In all honesty, he's probably one of the most intellectual people I know. It shines through even when he's being a single-minded, bat-out-of-hell, chaotic absurdity machine.
Do I want to know?
Yeah. To give you an idea of how a bit off the wall Sam apparently is, there's a photo of him on this blog, and basically, if you remember when in 2011 there was the whole hoo-ha about, I believe it was the Mayan calendar, and it was the foretold doomsday. There's a lot of people of a very strong religious persuasion out and saying, the end is nigh and holding up signs and stuff. Sam Freiberger went out and counter demonstrated these guys with a sign that says the sun will explode in 5 billion years. Repent to Stephen Hawking now. So this might give you an idea what's going on. Apparently Sam is working on a handful of projects, including this is 2011, so whether or not he's working on them now I have no idea, but it was December 2011, so I guess there's half a chance. A movie he's making fun called American Cheese. It's a meta-narrative in which Sam attempts to write a script about writing a script, and reality begins to collapse because of it.
What?
So the end of the world is nigh, and it's Sam Freiberger. Sorry, the Duke of Sherman Oaks.
Ellen Foley of Sam Freiberger.
I wonder if Bill knows about that, actually. I wonder if Bill knows that, hey Bill, your son is the Duke of Sherman Oaks. Also, there's a project called St. Mark's Hooker, which is his junior narrative project, which I'm sure is probably long gone now, about a down-and-out prostitute who is approached by a seemingly charming billionaire, only to find out that behind the endearingly improbable lies the dangerously insane. So think American Psycho meets 50 Shades of Grey, and then don't think of that again, because dear God, no. But yes, it sums up. It says, in conclusion, Sam is totally nuts and I love him for it. There is a video of this. I was talking to the guys before we started recording. We're half tempted to do a commentary of this. More so because the filmmaker looks exactly like one of my good friends and former work colleagues, which is kind of freaky. But yeah, we're tempted to do that.
Kevin's very tempted to do that.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so yeah, that's the story behind the story of the Duke of Sherman Oaks.
That's the story behind the story of the Duke of Sherman Oaks.
Yes, who's busy writing a script about script.
Again?
Or is he? Wait, if he's writing a script about a script and he's also writing a script that was Sonic Boom, does this mean that there's an episode of Sonic Boom where they're writing an episode about Sonic Boom?
I think that's this episode.
I'm confused.
Kevin? Kevin, it's okay, hold my hand.
Ring the Duke of Sherman Oaks. He has much to
my hand, Kevin. You are grounded. You're grounded. Reality is here.
Can't make it stop.
I don't know how.
I'm
doing all I can.
Why is this guy warping reality? Stop! You insane fool! Stop! Bill, ground the kid or something. Oh, right. Anyway, all seriousness, we've obviously seen the episode beforehand.
Yep.
It's good.
It is enjoyable.
It's good.
And strange. Very strange.
Before we get to it, any sort of other business that needs to be mentioned? Donnie, is there any news on the Sonic Boom ratings front that you can give us from yesterday?
Well, we had, although it wasn't necessarily related to the daily Boom airings, we did get some ratings information on the airing from Sunday.
Oh yes? How did that go?
It made about 900,000 adult ratings, viewers, so.
This is Sunday, yeah? So this is a repeat?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a repeat, and it was before anyone really, before the airings, so.
Nice.
Yep.
I did see that Bill was obviously naturally very, very pleased, and the Boom team generally. They linked some site called TSSC.
Yep, TSSC. You know, it's a good site. I hear it has wondrous.
They're not nearly as good as TSSZ, but there we go.
I heard there were incredible kids going on.
Mm. Although I hear TSSZ has better tea, so.
TSSS. You know, it's going to be.
Yes.
Tis.
Tis. TSSZ, the season 2. Right, anyway. We are now going to... We will find more...
Do things.
I'm tempted to just go and try and find out more things about the Duke of Sherman Oaks. In fact, I'm just going to search the phrase Duke of Sherman Oaks on Google. As a friend.
I have also googled this, just for curiousness. I'm also going to put it in quotation marks for necessary reasons, because it keeps...
There is somebody called Joe Klein Duke who lives in Sherman Oaks.
Oh my.
Now, all I'm going to say is that, you know, it's a bit too close for comfort, and that there might be some sort of challenge there. Now it's been found out. We'll have to wait and see. Coming soon to Twitch TV. It's the Battle of the Dukes of Sherman Oaks. Right.
This is the weirdest Robin Hood crossover I've ever heard.
Starring Alan Denton as Alan of Gisborne. Oh, actually, Alan Denton could be Alan the Dale, of course. I was going to say Alan Denton's guy of Gisborne, and then somebody else.
Who would be Little John then?
Little John.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a good question. Little John could be voiced by somebody. Jamie. Little Jamie is
sure. We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Seems to be particularly obsessed with Owen Wilson and James Cameron. Singling out these two more than all others as archetypal clowns who embody the sins of the entertainment world and his imagination.
They embody the sins of
Ensuing a picture of a silverback gorilla with Owen Wilson's face photoshopped on.
At this point in time, we're going to leave this blog. And I have seen that picture. I wasn't going to mention the picture just because.
But I have mentioned it now just because,
Anyway, this is the problem with things existing on the internet.
This is the problem we discover things that...
Now all these fans know that you're the Duke of Sherman.
So, what's the father of a duke normally called? If they're not just the previous duke.
Yeah, it would just be the previous duke.
So does that mean that Bill Freiberger was the previous duke?
He's king.
The king of Sherman Oaks.
Why not? Why not? We officially declare him king.
Bill, please post all of your objections to being king in the comments below.
And we'll, yeah. Well, do we get the king's speech? Do we get a speech by Bill? Do we need to... If season 2 comes around, do we have to have the state opening of the commentaries?
Yes.
Black Rod must knock on YouTube's door and open. We bid you declare entry onto the Sonic Boom team. Right. This went a bit weird. Let's just get on with the episode, shall we?
A bit.
Does everyone have the episode?
I have the episode. I have it paused where we need to be.
Cunningly delivered by our scuba diving goat.
I was going to say swan, but the goats are okay, I suppose, as long as you don't.
We've had to equip.
As long as you don't press the ragdoll button.
Yeah, we had to equip the goat with like a scuba diving equipment because they're set to prevent us getting the episode. They're doing all these things now. I mean, we never saw the pigeon again. And then we had the episode with the rancid pigeon meat, which told us exactly what happened there. And then
what happened to our seagull?
A very good question.
Why is this
I hear
scuba-diving goat here?
I hear that the seagull defected to Brain Scratch commentaries. You can't get loyalty these days. You just can't. Anyway.
I apologize.
No idea. No, I've no idea where the commentary marmoset went either.
I'm not sure we had commentary marmoset.
We did one episode, but nobody heard what I said. And now everyone's got to go back for all the episodes to try and find out when I said it. Nobody listens, which is a side problem of commentary. Episode 33. Everybody, let's do this.
Woo.
6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Woo.
6 seconds.
3, 2.